Hi, my name is George Shaker. Welcome to Quad East. Today we're going to talk about boot camp and putting a circuit together. It's going to be a really tough workout. We're going to start with our first tip and our first exercise. So what you want to do for this is we're going to work through a squat thrust with a heavy weight. Now if you're a beginner, I'd say don't start with a heavy weight, start with no weight. But let's go through the positionings and make sure that you're doing your squat properly. First thing about your squat is you want to make sure you plant your feet right down, put all your weight into your feet, and thrust your tailbone back and down, making sure that your knees are over your ankles, chest up, exhale as you push it. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you push it. To add the intensity to this, we're going to use one dumbbell, and I'm going to use something rather challenging because it's a little bit more advanced. So proper pickup techniques, bend both knees, keep your back straight, lifting up your dumbbell, bring your dumbbell into position, elbows inside. When you come down, you want to make sure those elbows are inside your thighs. So it's down, back straight, abs tight, exhale, thrust. Down, back straight, abs tight, exhale, thrust. If you can't go down that low, go down halfway, wherever you're comfortable. You want to hit about 10 to 15 of these before you move on to your next exercise. If you start finding that you're finding pain in other areas, like your back, then you should stop and make sure that you're not throwing anything out. So great, now we're going to go to exercise tip 2. We're going to make sure we're going to put down this heavy weight without throwing our back out. Again, proper lifting technique. Grab your dumbbells. I'm going to use 10 pounds again because I'm advanced. Beginners, you may want to use 2 pounds, 3 pounds, or even nothing. Intermediate, maybe 5 pounds, maybe 8 pounds. What we're going to do is we're going to add some cardiovascular and strength intensity to this. So we're going to hit a shoulder press. Elbows should be 90 degrees, wrist lock. Exhale, thrust straight up. Don't bring them together. You don't want to bring your traps in, which is exhale, down. Exhale, down. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a little movement. Level 1 people, low impact. Push out, push out, push out, push out. Level 2 and 3, right into a full jumping jack. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Now, your choice. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute and a half. Challenge yourself. Always thinking about keeping your core nice and strong, especially down here, because once you start thrusting those arms up and down, you want to make sure you're not leaning backwards or throwing your back out. So tip number 3 to this boot camp circuit activates the core, still working the shoulders as we did earlier with our presses and with our squat thrust. So it's really tough on the shoulders. You should be really tired out, so you really have to think about what you're doing and be careful. Especially again, don't throw out that lower back. So the first thing you want to think about is we're going to bring it down into a plank position, straight arms. Press your palms right down. Notice I'm bending my knees to get into position, and then I straighten out. I'm not arching my back, my tailbone is lifted, my navel's into my spine, and in these half burpees, where your heart rate's going to get up, we're going to do pike version. So you want to keep the legs straight and your tailbone comes right up. Pull in, up, press back. Pull in, up, press back. Now, for more advanced version, you go straight into it. It's in, push, in. Never letting that back arch, always using your core, shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out for a little extra toughness, and away you go. So now that we've gotten an understanding of all the exercises and we did a breakdown on them, we're going to put them all together for this boot camp circuit. It's going to be tough. Take your time. Make sure you think about what you're doing. Starting with the squat thrust. Bend the knees. Back to back. Weight in. Abs tight. Let's go. Down. Thrust. Down. Thrust. Again, we're looking for about 15 of these. Give me 2. Thrust. Last one. Good. Once you finish your 15, nice and slow, bend the knees. Grab your next set of weights, going into the shoulders, thrust with the jumping jack. Push, push, push. I'm going to do about 15 seconds. Again, you can time yourself up to a minute and a half, even 2 minutes. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, watch it when you're bringing it down. Watch that back. And moving right into our final position. Hands in, abs tight, plank position. Let's go. Up. Push, up, push. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to use that core. Up, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Ready? You feeling awesome? I'm feeling awesome. We'll see you again.